All right, let's get rolling. We're gonna start with a good old warm up, all of us together. Okay, so let's come on up. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna stand at the back of your space, back of your mat area. Okay, we're gonna start with 4 jumping jacks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 high knees. And then you're gonna walk your hands out to plank position. Hold it good and strong here. And then you're gonna come all the way back up to the top. And we're gonna do it again. 4 jumping jacks, 4 high knees. And then you're gonna walk it out to plank position and then come back up. Okay, we're gonna keep this going on the repeat. Any kind of dance moves you wanna bring in between, feel free. Okay, awesome. Really good. And this is just like full body warm up right here. You can go low impact, just a little knee pump, a little step tap with your jump jack if you like. Yeah. Now, right here and now, however your week has gone, whether it was total shit or real high, I want to kick off this weekend right here with this workout like the really good solid way that we know how. Okay, so we're gonna bring the heat, we're gonna have some fun while we do it, and then we're gonna go into our weekend, whatever that is anymore, you know, and we're gonna feel good doing it. Okay, a little bit of fun along the way as well, and we're gonna do it one more time right here. Yeah. And then the next time that you're in your plank position, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it together. Yes, we are. Because that's what we're all doing right now, I feel like, holding it together, yeah? Okay, so good. Now we're gonna go 4 mountain climbers. So straight forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna hop forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, forward and back, but stay low the whole way. And then you go to downward dog 4 times, okay? From your plank, down dog, hips high. Little stretch on your shoulders. And then keep breathing, right? Keep breathing. And then we'll go back to our mountain climbers. Okay, so high plank, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then your hops, forward and back for your 4. Remember, you can step in both directions too if you'd like, okay? Then you take your downward dog for 4. Big breath out. Really good job, you guys. We're gonna do it one more time all the way through. Okay, 4 mountain climbers, 4 hops. And then your 4 down dogs. Ooh, yeah. Hips high, heels low, breath moving, yeah? Okay, really good. And then when you're done your down dogs, come on up to stand. And then we're gonna go into reverse lunge. Left foot steps back, count 4 on your right leg. Okay, that's it, nice and steady. And then you're gonna go 4 on your left leg. Right foot steps back. And then 4 wide squats. So you take your feet out nice and wide, hips back, and then stand tall. 4 wide squats, that's it. Amazing. Then we're gonna go into balancing on your right leg. Both hands go down, left leg kicks back. We're gonna do this 4 times. Okay, nice and level with your hips. And then we do it 4 times on your left side. And then everybody breathing, yeah? Looking good, all of you out there. That's it. Good, and then we're gonna go all the way back to the top with our reverse lunge. One more time, okay? So left foot steps back. We got 4 lunges here per side. Core is tucked in nice and tight. And then same thing, we'll switch. Okay, keep breathing. And then your 4 wide squats. Okay, out wide, and then a good squeeze of your hips forward. And then we're gonna balance on your right leg. Left leg behind you, both hands down to your mat, and then all the way up, left knee up and through, 4 times on each leg. Oh yeah. Okay, just get into your hamstrings. Some of you may be slightly tender. Just tenderized. Very good. And then when you're done your 4 balancing on your left leg, we're gonna go back to the back of our mat for our 8 jumping jacks now. You're gonna count them out. Okay, 8 jumping jacks. And then we switch to butt kickers for 8. Okay, butt kickers for 8. And then you're gonna walk it out, high plank, come down to your elbows, low plank, and then you're all the way back to the top. Okay, jumping jacks for 8. Really good, you guys. And then butt kickers for your 8. And then walk it out, high plank to low plank. Very good. Keep it rolling like so. Okay, we're gonna go all the way through this round that you're working on. Once you get to your plank position down to your elbows, you're gonna come back up and we're gonna go mountain climbers with a twist for 8. And then we're gonna hop all the way forward this time. Come up to stand, hands go down, hopper step back, and we do this 8 times. So a little squat thrust. Take your time to come all the way up. If you're feeling frisky, you wanna add a little bounce at the top, feel free to do that. And a bounce being a little jump, yeah? Okay, good. So all the way to 8 with this one. And then we go to our downward dog for our 8 to high plank, yeah? Okay, you guys are rocking it. Hips are high. And then shoulders over wrist. Take your time to breathe out when you get to down dog. That's it. And then we're gonna do it again. So we go back to our 8 mountain climbers with a twist, 8 squat thrusts with a little hop, and then your down dog for 8, okay? Keep it rolling. Continuous here, okay? Awesome. That's it, really good, you guys. Remember, you can step or hop in whatever direction you need, okay? Yeah, good. So good. I'm already feeling better here. Already. I hope you are feeling a little bit of a shake up here in your energy, yeah? And then when you go to your down dog, I want you to really power up your breath, okay? So our heart rate's up, big exhale, sink your heels. Sink your heels, that's it. Okay, go for your 8. And then we're coming up to the top. Okay, we got our lunge set. Couple changes there. Very good. And when you're done, your 8 down dogs, don't feel like you need to rush them. Come on up. Now, you're gonna step your left foot back, right foot's forward for split lunge, and we're gonna go 8 aside here, okay? So we lunge down, pushing on right heel. That's it. And then the other side, but of course. Okay, power up through left heel. Your core is strong as well. Then we go to wide squats. If you're feeling fly and you want to hop in, you're going to hop your feet together and then out wide. If not, stick with your wide squats. Very good. all the way to your 8, and then we're gonna balance on your right leg. We'll slow it down with the breath. Hands go down, left leg behind you. Nice and smooth with these, okay? All the way to 8 on your right side, and 8 on your left side. Oh yeah. Okay, really good job, you guys. Lean into your left heel. Your right heel, rather, when you're balancing. Yeah. Very good. Awesome work, you guys. So good. That's it. You know what's actually so wild is me watching you guys, I can start to like recognize the background of your house. I'm like, oh yeah, there, I know who that is because of their books or something. It's so awesome. Okay, really good. And then we're gonna do this one more time. So we'll come back to the top of our split lunges. Okay, when we're done this, we'll take a little break and then we're gonna go to some weight stuff, okay? So 8 on each side for your split lunges. Okay, power through your heel on your front foot. Okay, looking good. Any of you people that are on the fence about joining glute salute, I want you to think about think about it in like what your reason is for not joining. Because they tell you what, it is so fun. The funnest fun that you ever did have, okay? So that just made me think of it because we were doing legs. And I was like, oh, my ass. Okay, so good. Either just wide squat or the hop in and out, okay? For 8. Yes. Okay, so good. Keep breathing, okay? Balancing on your right leg. Remember 8 and 8. And don't feel like you're ahead or behind, okay? You just work within your capacity right now, whatever you're rolling with. Oh yeah. Hips are level. Okay, let's see if we can refine this last little set here. Okay, so left hip is down when you're balancing on your right leg. So good. Oh boy, hamstrings. And then we'll get her through your whole left leg. That's it. Amazing. All the way to 8, and then you can catch some water. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Very nice. 2, 1. Okay, very good. Now, you guys can get some water. If you're feeling like a dance party in between, that can sometimes be very fun. Okay. Then you need your weights, and you're gonna need your spot where you can sit and stand up, whether it's a bench, a chair, a couch, anything that allows you to sit down, okay? Okay, looking good, everybody. So good. Oh, that's so great. Thanks for that note, Sarah. And hello, Morgan. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna have a seat right here on my my little ottoman here. This ottoman's been getting some good work. It's like no longer used for what it's actually meant for, you know? It's like all of the things that we do for the workouts. Okay, so you're gonna need your weights, whatever you got, okay? Books, bottles. You're gonna hold them up on your shoulders. This is how this set, okay? So feet are about hip width and toes turn out like a, you know, basic squat, you know, like as if you guys would know that, which you do, okay? As you start to tip forward, hug your core tight, and you're gonna power off your bench, off your seat, and go weight straight up for a press, okay? You're gonna tap back, and I want you to actually sit down so your muscles turn off, okay? Muscles turn off, you're chilling. Then you power up, and you turn them on, big power to the top, okay? All right, here we go. You guys rock. We got about 40 seconds now, okay? Yeah. And think like that mindset that it's like, okay, my muscles are off, and then they're on and they're going, okay? But like with control, right? Just like there's a difference. Yes, yes. Everybody looking good. Yeah, all the way to straight arms at the top, okay? Your elbow joints are straight as opposed to being bent. Yeah, great. Amazing. And then I want you to squeeze your buns at the top. Squeeze them. Yes. That's it. Last two. And then one more time, coming up. Okay, good. Now come back down to your mat. We're gonna go to tall kneeling stance, okay? And then we go curl all the way to the top, halfway down and up, okay? So we do a full rep and a half rep, okay? All right, here we go. Full, halfway, and get really like dialed in here with this halfway point, okay? That 90 degrees helps us get that good tension on your bicep. Anyone that saw my story yesterday where Grant was doing curls with my 10s? He's like, oh, you know, curls for the girls. And I was like, yeah, all the girls out there. Fucking hilarious. Good. Okay, squeeze your glutes too, you guys. Squeeze your glutes. Core strong. Yes. Oh yeah, so good. Last one, here we go. All the way through your full, through your half, and then weights go down. Side plank. This is how we get the little bit of everything. There's like a mixed bag of awesomeness that we're gonna roll through, okay? So right hand is down. You're gonna lower about halfway to the floor with your hips, and then lift your hips up. Big squeeze. Now here's the kicker. I want you to count 12, okay? You're counting. The other sets you weren't, okay? Lower your hips. Ooh, lift your hips. Yeah. Awesome. Now, once you've got to your 12, you're gonna switch sides. That's it. Very good. And then remember, if you need those modifications, I didn't say them right off the hop, but your right foot out in front, your bottom knee on the floor, those can all be really great options, okay? Good. Good job, you guys. Stay with this. Keep rocking all the way to your 12. That's a 1 and then a 2. 12. Not 1 plus 2, right? Okay, good. 2, 1. And then we're coming up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, we're going back to our seat. I'll give you guys a chance to finish up those 12 and 12. That was really good. That was really good. Amy, that's not very nice. Jeez, you guys, she just wrote me a private note saying that I've gone psycho. That's not very nice at all, Amy. Here's the thing. You got to create some kind of interesting, different fun when you're over here alone. And then you guys are on mute, right? Okay, so let's go back to our seat. Yes. Okay, good. Now, we're switching what we're doing at the top. So this time I want you to take your weights beside you, and we're doing the curl at the top of this squat. So we're full stop at the bottom, and then we come up and we curl. Okay, squeeze your butt. Perfect. Have a seat, full stop, and then come up. Big power, squeeze your butt. Yep, you guys got her. Looking good, you guys. Okay, all the way to the top. That's it. And then some of you might be like, but we need curls in the tall kneeling. And guess what? We're gonna go and do shoulder press in that tall kneeling very soon here. Yes. Yes. You know what, Amy? I think that we've all gone a little bit crazy, you know? I really think that's a real thing. So good. 2 more times. Here we go. Yes. And 1. Amazing. Okay. Let's go back down to tall kneeling. Okay, take a little breath here. And this is what's gonna roll like. So you're gonna be in that tall kneel. We're gonna go here, shoulder press, military press, and then you're gonna go Arnold press from here to the top. So palms under your chin and then up. And so I always like to think about where my hands go. So I go hands under my chin and then hands out wide. Chin, and then wide, okay? So if you get like a little bit lost of where you're going, no worries, okay? Wow, I think my shoulders are still tired from Wednesday. Is anyone else feeling that? Wow, holy. Just a little bit of fatigue, you know, it happens. Low ribs in, core strong, okay? That's it. Amazing. Wrists are straight as well. Okay, no floppy wrists. Last one of each. Woo. Hiya. Amazing. Okay. Weights go down and we go to side plank. Okay. Now, you're going to take your left arm high. You're on your right hand. Okay. You're going to take your left hand to the side of your right hip and you're going to poke your bum back and then you're going to use your hand and help you lift up this time. Okay. So that your bum's a little further back than the first set, okay? And then I want you to count your 12 on each side, okay? And give it a little bit of like a push up there. So you really feel low ribs on the right, hug towards your right hip. Okay, awesome work, you guys. Breathing. And then you got that little mini break when you're finished your 12 on your left side. And now your right hand will be on your left hip. And give it a big push up. Squeeze. Squeeze. And your bum's a bit behind you, okay? Everybody breathing. Beauty. Okay, so good. And then if you need water, we get water. Okay, so good. Amazing. God, Amy, you have someone else that just messaged. Katie agrees that I've gone psycho. She says she agrees with you. This is good. Okay, now we're gonna start like this. So we need our weights. We're gonna be a hinged over position. Those of you that are just finishing, no problem, you can finish. We're gonna kick our weights back, triceps, okay? Tricep kickbacks. And then I want you to reach back as far as you can, okay? So just like this, now we're on our timer. You don't need to count, you just reach back. Big breath, okay? You guys got it? Oh yeah, amazing. Oh yeah, and then eyeballs up a bit, right? No hanging head down. And you can take that into your day too, right? No hanging heads, keep your chin up. Everybody, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this one's gonna be super fun. I think you guys are gonna love it, okay? Your right foot is standing right there in the middle. Left knee comes up and through, okay? You're gonna take it down into a single leg deadlift. Tap your weights to the floor if you can, okay? From this single leg deadlift, you come all the way to the top, left knee up and through. Then we go down into Shiva squat. So you're gonna sit low, left knee to right calf. So try and make that connection, okay? From there, kick your left leg straight behind you, and then we come all the way back up, okay? Go back to your full rep of single leg deadlift. And then you come all the way up. Shiva squat, left knee, right calf, sit low, and then left leg lifts. Come all the way through to center, okay? Focus on your right hamstring. Weights down as your left leg goes back and all the way up. You guys are doing great. Oh boy. I think my ass is still a little sore from yesterday too. Anyone else? Maybe? It's like, who makes this shit up? Oh, right. Grant's like, you know that you're the one that does this to yourself, right? I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, 2 more rounds through. So rounds being 1 of each, okay? All the way up. And then your Shiva squat. Okay. And then 1 more round through those. Okay? You guys are doing great. Super great. Yeah. Okay, so good. Just gonna go shake, shake, shake. And then in between sides, we're gonna take weights overhead and we're gonna do just the top half of our extensions. I'm just leaning down a little because I'm kind of out of frame. Okay, just halfway down and then all the way to the top, okay? The top being straight arms. Yes, that's it. So good. Oh my God, I feel like all of you are agreeing with this craziness that Roz has gone wild. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen you guys in a while and you're like, oh God, that's really the state of affairs happening over there. That's good. Amazing. You guys are great. Stay with it. And then go all the way to the bottom. Stay strong through your center. Reach your weights towards the upper back. And then just the bottom half. Oh boy. Everybody, here we are. 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, 1. Okay, little shake out. Very good. Now we go to bouncing on your left leg. Okay. So weights go down. Your right leg floats behind you. Take your time. Remember, you come all the way out of this one. Shiva squat. Start to bend into left knee, right knee, left calf. Leg goes behind you, then you come up. Right leg floats back, single leg, and up. Shiva squat. Take your time. Keep the weight through left heel. Right leg up, and then all the way through center. Oh, yes. Amazing. This is such a random thought that just came through my mind. I want you to keep going. Any of you that like country music out there, Thomas Rhett has had some new songs on the Instagram machine, and it's been so good, like so good. He's just in his house doing his thing, and it's awesome. So if you like that guy or country music, go have a peek today. You will be down a rabbit hole for sure. Okay, 2 more rounds. See, there's my random thought. Sometimes I let those random thoughts out, and sometimes I just keep them in. I figured that some of you guys might like that. Very good. And then you have 1 more round. You guys are doing great. Kick it. Yes, we can. Oh, yeah. Yes. And then we're coming up. Okay, so good. When you're done those, we're coming down to plank position on your elbows. On your elbows. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold strong here. And then we're gonna do a little march. So you go left foot out, left foot in, right foot in. Then you switch your foot. Right, left, left, right, left, right. Now you're trying to keep your hips as level as possible. They can be small steps. You can also be holding strong with knees down on the floor. Totally fine. Keep it rolling. One more time with each lead foot. And then take your knees down, hips back. Take a little child's pose, come to seated, grab some water. Bravo, way to go. You can go self high five. Those of you that might be new to that one, self high five, like it. Okay, now we're going back to our seat, okay? We're going back to our seat. And then we're gonna do a curl and a press. Ooh, so fun. So let's have a seat here. Big breath. Now at the top, we're going curl press and then back down, full stop. And then we're gonna go to a different set after this one, okay? So toes out, knees out a bit, ready? And here we go. Stand up, curl, press. If there's like some fancy way you like to press your weights up, you can do that, okay? And I say fancy, like maybe your Arnold press, maybe your palms are facing in. You could even switch it up while you go, okay? Remember, squeeze your glutes up top, okay? Oh yeah. Breathing out to the top. See if you can squeeze your core as well. Right up top, low ribs in. One more time, all the way to the top, and have a seat. Oh yeah, very good. Okay, now we're gonna go to this staggered stance. So Your right foot's forward and your left foot's back, kind of like warrior one. So just a short staggered stance, okay? So from here, we're gonna go narrow row, elbows in close to the sides of your body, and then wide row, elbows go out, okay? So elbows in, elbows out. That's it. It's in and out. Good. That's it. Out wide. And feel your shoulder blades glide together. That's it. Good job, you guys. We got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're dropping down to the floor. You're gonna take your knees out, toes together, okay? And then I want you to set this up like child's pose. So your arms are stretched out as far as you can, okay? Elbows off the mat. And then some of you guys have been doing this one with me. You come forward, chaturanga push-up. So your elbows stay narrow, okay? Hips go back, hips pull forward, chaturanga push-up. I'm kind of hidden by my stool, but I think you guys got it. Yeah, looking good. So try to get your shoulders super level as well. Shoulders are level. And use the support of your knees here, right? To get that good custom shape with your shoulders, elbows, and wrists. 90 degrees. Three more times. You guys got it. Awesome. And 1. Oh boy, very good. Okay, that was awesome. Now, we're coming back up to the top. We're gonna grab our weights and we're gonna go to that split lunge just like we did at the beginning with our warm up, okay? So, right foot is forward, left foot is back. Okay, so we're in this as long as we can be in this lunge stance, okay? We're gonna come down low, step your left foot halfway in, you're still in a lunge, step all the way back, and then you're up, okay? So we get low, left foot steps halfway forward and back, and then you're up, okay? Count 10 of those total on each side, okay? So we're low, halfway, all the way back, and then we're up. So feet still stay set, okay? Okay. Really good. Everybody breathing. And then we're up. Keep pushing down on your right heel. This is gonna get fiery, I think, if it's not already. And if you notice how my shoulders are kind of coming forward, that's a good thing, okay? You create the angle for your right butt cheek to really work here. All the way to your 10. Holy shit. Is anyone else's everything on fire here? Yeah? Okay, very good. And then you go to the other side. Kick, kick. Nice work. Those of you guys that beat me, no problem. All good. Okay, so you're all the way back, halfway forward, back, and up. Big power. Nice. That's it. Down. Keep the weight on your front heel. You guys are rocking. Everyone's core strong. Breath moving. You guys are rocking for reals. Ooh, yeah. Awesome. Whoops, I messed up. That was good. Nice. Now when you're done your 10, you're gonna put your weights down. We're coming down to our child's pose chaturanga push-ups. Okay, so knees out wide, toes to touch. Oh, very good. All right, so this time we're counting, okay? I want you to go 15 and really, really spot on with your form, okay? So hands out in front, Hips forward, shoulders down. Count your 15, okay? Here we go. Good job. Okay, very good. You could even take your hands a little wider if you're feeling like your shoulders are crowded, okay? Push on your palms. A little bend on your elbow is better than a big bend with your shoulders wonky, okay? And then you can take child's pose. When you're finished, you're 15. Oh yeah. Take some breaths when you get to your child's pose. That's it. Really good job, you guys. Really good. Oh, baby. Okay, when you're finished your push-ups, if you need water, get water. And then we're coming up for our last little bit of action here, okay? So with your weights, we're gonna go back to that staggered stance, narrow row and wide row, okay? Okay. All right, ready for it? 3, 2, 1, we are on it. Elbows narrow and then elbows wide. Okay, 40 seconds here. You guys are rocking. Friday, oh yeah, we're here. And the sun's out. Oh yeah, good job, you guys, really good. Okay, no suffering, keep breathing, okay? Yes. Yeah, we're almost there, you got it. Right through to the end. And time, woo! Okay, so good. Now, come down onto your back. If your surface is stable enough for you to put your feet on, you can definitely set yourself up with your feet up on your surface. I'm gonna show you with my feet on the floor, and it's really just as awesome too, okay? So big toes to touch, or rather the bottoms of your feet to touch, knees out wide, and then your weights can come to the fronts of your hips. You're gonna push through the bottoms of your feet. So you're like cobbler's pose, like yoga. Knees are up a little, and then you're gonna lift your hips, okay? Like a bridge. This is froggy hip thrust, okay? So push the bottoms of your feet to touch. You don't have to let your knees flop open super wide, okay? So if you had your feet up, they would just be on the edges of your feet on the surface, okay? And then here we go. Lift your hips. After this one, we have one set of triceps and a little core. And then we are so buttoned up, complete. Keep pushing your feet together, like the bottoms of your feet are touching and together as best you can, okay? Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. So underneath you, low back is long. Keep breathing. Okay, and then everybody lift and hold the top. Hold it up. Yeah, good. And then you're only gonna come a little bit down, like a freaking millimeter, down and up. More like an inch, but you know, just down a little and up. Push together. 7, 6, you guys got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come down. Oh yes, that was great. Okay, you're gonna stay laying down here for our last tricep set. So weights overhead, and you're gonna take them back towards your forehead and then straight up, okay? This is just a laying down tricep extension. If you have 2 weights and you feel like you want a little challenge, You're gonna take your weight separated beside your ears and then straight up. Slow and controlled. Weights towards either side of your face. And then you're really focusing so you don't drop them on your beautiful face. Smooth and controlled, you guys, whichever version you're in. Breath moving, everybody. So close to the end of this, you guys are killing it. And then if you want a little extra challenge here to the end, you're not going to straighten your arms. So you don't let the tension fall off at the top. Oh boy. For 5. You guys got it. 4, 3, 2. Oh God. 1. Okay, so good. Weights off to the side. And now, if you have a favorite core exercise that you are just like, I really, really want to do X, you're going to do that, okay? And this is how we're going to finish for our 1-minute set. I'm going to go with crisscross bicycles. And yes, we did them yesterday, but I just love them so much. So if you want to join me, you're going to cross your legs one on top of the other and then twist towards your leg that's on top, okay? Okay, here you go. Yeah, and if you have a favorite, remember, like, yeah, that might be like a one of those crazy things that you're like, oh God, she's gotten mad. Does anyone really have a favorite core exercise? But perhaps you guys do. Maybe it's a plank. Mine would not be a plank. But I love these ones. So we can rock them right here. We are halfway through. Looking good. 30 seconds to roll. You guys are doing just fantastic. Fantastic Friday. You guys are rocking it. And try and get that real good cross of your bottom leg. If you're doing your crisscross bicycles, across the bottom and across the midline of your body. Sweep it. And then here we are. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. So good. Stretch your legs out. Reach your arms overhead. Just take a good long stretch for your full body. Yeah. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okay, we're going to go through a few stretches. Bring your right knee to your chest. Just hug your knee in. Good and strong. Very good. Now, if any of you are curious or have questions about glute salute, you can just even come off mute if you want to ask me any questions or anything that you're curious about. And I will be happy to answer them. I think there's a good amount of you on here that are coming in, which I love that. So good. And then extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. And just while we're winding down here, whether your week has been total shit or it's been really good, can you just take a moment for the internal pat on the back, the internal applause for you getting your workout in this morning, getting your movement on, whatever options or modifications or versions that you took, like, can you just be like, yes, I did it. Okay, just those sometimes large feeling feats that can feel so good right after. Maybe not so much during. Yeah, and then bend your left knee and cross your right ankle over left thigh. Thread the needle. Yeah.
So for this glute class, out of a scale of 10, 1 to 10, And how hard is it? I've heard it's quite hard.
I heard it's quite hard. Is that what I heard?
Answer that one, Roz.
Yes, go.
Yes.
I've been in glute salute 3 times now. It's that fun. It's horrible, but it's also fun. And the first time I went in, I basically felt like I couldn't do anything with my glutes. But every class I went to, Roz gave a modification, and I didn't feel like an idiot, like I can't do it. There's always something accessible. And you should 100% do it, because I didn't realize how much my glutes were holding me back from hiking and running and like messing up my hip. So you should do it. No questions asked.
I love that. So good.
I'm doing it.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get mentally prepared.
Yeah. Okay. So that's actually really good. Sometimes there does need to be like a mental preparation. And yeah, straight up, it's hard. But you want to know why it's hard is because we don't normally focus so intently on the glutes. You know, sometimes it's like, okay, you know, feel your glute and do the thing, but we don't really focus like super outright on the glutes, you know? And so I think Kimmy might want to say something. So if you would like to come on and go ahead. Yeah, go.
So I've done it since the beginning that Roz started glute salute, and you just progressively get stronger. There's things that initially you struggle with, but as everyone has said, alternatives have been given, and remember, bathing suit season and short season is coming. So it's it's good to have nice strong glutes and help you run and hike and everything. So come and join the fun, because we have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
Yes, we do. And I love that both of you said that. You know, modifications for me are like really a godsend. I feel like I kind of learned how to really make them not feel like you're like doing less through teaching yoga. And so it's been this like, okay, if you want this harder, do this. If you want it easier, or you're just feeling like this is way too much, do this. So there's always like options along the way that will give you a really sweet way to be like still doing the thing and getting stronger for wherever you're starting from. So I hope that helps. But it is hard, straight up. But it's like fun hard, because it's like we're all